No windows and it's $30 million? Yeah, I'm canceling.
Perfect timing.
You too, Osanai? Nobody invited you here.
Makoto, line 1. It's Murase Trading. It's not his secretary, it's President Murase himself. He's on hold right now. Could you take it?
Really? I'll get it right away. Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Osanai. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us on that test flight the other day. No, thank you, Osanai. That was the most incredible, comfortable flight I've ever had. I was so relaxed. I really appreciate you making time for me. I'm glad to hear that. Whew. So, I've had a thorough discussion with my family. I'd like to order one for us. Would you be willing to take it on? Of course, sir. We'll include the latest safety systems, and I'll make sure every detail of the interior is crafted so your whole family can truly relax. I'll make it the finest jet possible. I'm looking forward to it. It's not a cheap purchase, but I believe you're a man I can trust. I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I'm Makoto Osanai. I'm the CEO of Osanai Heavy Industries, a company that builds and sells private jets. I'm actually a second-generation CEO. My father, Shinji, founded the company from nothing. I took over the business he built, carrying the heavy responsibility of building aircraft that flies through the skies. Every day, I'm learning how tough and rewarding running a business can be. Hey, did you hear? President Murase from Murase Trading called us directly. Ordered a jet and the price tag is $60 million. No way! Makoto's the real deal. That company's like top 5 in all of Japan. And he's out there going toe-to-toe with execs at that level. He's still in his 30s, right? Oh, dude's unreal.
Makoto, congratulations! I'm so relieved the deal went through. Truly, from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, it really is something to be grateful for. I appreciate all the support you give me, Sakuma. Always going above and beyond.
Not at all. I'm simply doing my job. But for you, Makoto, no amount of effort is too much.
His name is Daigo Sakuma, a secretary I trust from the bottom of my heart. He's been supporting our company since my father's days.
Your father asked me to look after you before he passed. He made me promise. I'm sure he'd be so proud of everything you've accomplished. Makoto, you've become a truly worthy successor.
I hope so.
Makoto, about your afternoon schedule. An urgent appointment came in at 2 p.m. It's Kei Matsudaira, the president of Matsudaira Real Estate.
That's...
Is something the matter? Something on your mind?
No, it's just... I had an upperclassman in my high school club with the exact same name. Got it. Please show them in when it's time.
Understood.
We've done business with Matsudaira Real Estate before, right? Though, not that often, if I remember.
That's correct. The relationship goes back to your father's time.
I recall their former president passed away too, and his son took over. In that sense, we're kinda in the same boat.
Indeed. However,
Sakuma? What's up with him? He looks like he's struggling to say something.
The truth is, ever since the new president took over, their reputation hasn't been, the best. In fact, when the leadership changed, he didn't even bother coming here to introduce himself.
Huh. Now that you mention it, yeah.
The previous president was a very honorable and sincere man.
I see. Now I'm kind of worried about meeting this guy, but for now, I just gotta hear him out.
Matsudaira has arrived. Right this way, please.
It really is you, Matsudaira-senpai. What a surprise.
That look on your face. Oh, long time no see. Has it been since graduation? You never show up to the club alumni meetups.
Yeah, been super busy and the timing never works out. I keep meaning to go, though. His name is Kei Matsudaira. He was my senior on the high school soccer team. That said, we were never close. He was always the type to push his opinions hard and talk down to anyone he saw as beneath him. Always comparing himself to others, always needing to one-up everyone. I kept my distance for my own peace of mind. I never thought Matsudaira-senpai would come to me. Is he here to pitch something? Since he runs a real estate company, maybe he's gonna try to sell me on some property deal. So, what brings you here today? I assume it's business, but just so you know up front, senpai, I have no plans to get into real estate investing.
Straight to the point, huh? But relax, that's not why I'm here.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, don't be so on guard. I'm genuinely here to talk about buying a private jet.
Understood.
It's been a dream of mine forever. The ultimate symbol of success. Don't you think it's perfect for a guy like me?
He was always a show-off back in high school, and looks like nothing's changed. But I gotta keep my personal feelings locked away for now. He came here as a customer, so I need to be professional. Got it! Thanks for your interest. Could you tell me your budget?
Huh, glad you asked. I'll drop a cool 500,000, just like that. Pretty impressive, right? Bet you don't get many clients as generous as me.
500,000? That wouldn't even cover our engine maintenance costs. Does Senpai seriously not know the market? I hate to break it to you, but with that budget, even a used private jet would be out of reach.
Come on, it's 500K. That's enough to buy a house. Are you out of touch with money or what?
No, not at all. It's just that when you factor in the maintenance and safety of an aircraft, the numbers are on a completely different scale.
Well, then how much are we talking?
Sure. Our main light jets run about 8 to 15 million. Mid-sized jets are 30 to 50 million, and large jets go from 100 to 150. Those are the global market rates.
That's insane. I can't believe it. Come on, you gotta have something cheaper, like an old used one stashed away somewhere.
Senpai, even used jets are in a whole different league. Light jets go for $1 to $7 million, mid-size 8 to 20. Large jets, 30 to 80 million at a minimum.
Are you serious? Even used ones cost that much? You're not trying to rip me off, are you?
No, not at all.
Fine. $1 million. That should be plenty. Now show me what I can get for that.
Excuse me, Makoto? Here's the current inventory list of light jets we have available. Please, take a look.
Thank you, Sakuma. Senpai, we might be able to work something close to your budget from this list. What do you think?
Let me see that. Ugh, these jets in this price range are so underwhelming. Fine. Osanai, let me tell you the truth.
Huh? What do you mean?
The whole $1 million thing? A total lie. Surprised? Here, take a look.
This is...
That's 100 million right there. I've got the funds. Not bad, huh? Ever seen a bank balance like that?
Then what was all that about the $500,000? What was the point?
You're my underclassman, right? I figured if I played broke and desperate, you'd give me the senpai discount. Could have saved a ton if I got a jet for 500,000. Too bad it didn't work. Oh well.
Unbelievable. He was trying to scam me into selling cheap?
Anyway, it's settled. From this list, which one's the best? Yeah, this one. Whoa, 28.5 million total. Well, whatever, can't be helped. Wish it was cheaper though. Oh, Osanai, can this be customized? I want one without windows.
We can remove them, but
Hey, don't give me that look. You mad? My bad. It was just a joke. I'll pay every penny. So, how much would the windows removed?
let me see. Including all the labor costs, how does an even $30 million sound?
Done. Nice round number. Easy math. Now, hurry up and bring me the contract.
Understood, senpai. I'll draw up the contract, but there's one condition that's absolutely non-negotiable. If you can't agree to this, I'll have to ask you to leave. Are we clear?
Whoa. Why so serious all of a sudden? I told you I'd pay, didn't I?
This isn't about money. Our jets carry people's lives. You'll be required to sign our strict maintenance contract and complete our designated pilot training program. No exceptions. We'll also monitor the aircraft's operations in real time. If you can't agree to this, I won't sign off on this, even for $100 million.
So uptight. Fine, I'll agree to all those little add-ons. Now, get that contract ready.
Understood. Give me a moment. I have a template. I just need to fill in the details.
Sure thing. Hey, secretary, mind getting me a coffee while I wait?
Of course. One moment, please.
Stamp here and done. I'll take all three. And paying later? You're a reasonable guy, Osanai. I expect the best private jet you can build. Don't bother seeing me out. Just get your team on it. Later, Osanai.
Understood. Have a safe trip home.
Makoto, are you sure about this? I'm honestly worried. Deferred payment is an enormous risk.
Yeah, you're right, Sakuma. I am worried. But if he goes through with this deal straight, it's a huge profit for us. For now, let me get the team started on production.
Understood.
It's finally done. Great work, everyone. Thank you. We'll run final checks tomorrow morning, and if everything's clear, we hand it over. Yeah, I'll call him right away.
Hello? Senpai? Oh, Osanai. What's up? Is it done?
Yes, sir. The jet is on track to be finished by tomorrow, right on schedule.
For real? Can I come see it today? I just freed up. Strike while the iron's hot. That's the secret to success. Send me the location.
Sure, I can arrange that on our end. Let's meet at the private hangar near Narukushi Airport at 3 p.m.
Got it. Don't be late, Osanai. I'm finally getting my own private jet. Can't wait to see it. Is that it?
Yep, they're rolling it out now.
Whoa.
Huh?
Hey, Osanai, is this really what I ordered? It looks different from what I imagined.
With all due respect, Senpai, this is exactly the jet you ordered.
This is what I ordered?
You gotta be kidding me. He's pulling this now? Per your specific request, the cabin windows were removed for maximum privacy. You also wanted a heavy, luxurious interior, so we went all out on custom work. The entire body is unified in black. This is exactly what the blueprints called for.
It looks kind of off. Doesn't it look like a flying safe? That's the opposite of elegant sky experience. Oh no, now I can't unsee it.
Well, but Senpai, you're the one who asked us to remove the windows.
Wait. Osanai, let me think about this.
What is it?
No windows and it's $30 million? Yeah, I'm canceling.
Senpai, what did you just say? Let me make sure I heard you right. Are you seriously canceling this order right here, right now?
Yeah, quit nagging, Osanai. Don't make me repeat myself. You think I'm paying $30 million for a flying safe? It's deferred payment. I haven't paid a dime. I can do whatever I want. This deal is off. You hear me?
All right then, got it.
Huh? What's that creepy smile? And what do you mean perfect timing? You just lost a $30 million deal. Did the shock break your brain? What's wrong with this guy?
No. Actually, I have someone else who's been wanting a private jet, so perfect timing.
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. So Matsudaira, does that mean you wouldn't mind if I bought this jet?
You! No way, what are you doing in Japan?
Oh my, you actually know who I am? I'm flattered.
Of course I do. You've been buying up real estate here left and right.
This is Hana Takanashi. She's the CEO of Takanashi Global Estate, a top-tier firm in the American real estate industry. Still in her 30s, she's already made a name for herself as a powerhouse exec in the US business world. Unlike me or Senpai, she didn't inherit a company. She built hers from scratch. Her business instincts are on a whole different level.
My company has been acquiring some promising properties here for a new venture.
I know. You snatched up that land I had my eye on, right off from under me. I saw it first.
Oh, that was a fair and legitimate bid. I'm not sure why you're so upset about it. I simply made a higher bid as the market allows. But more importantly, Matsudaira, don't you think it's a shame about this jet? Makoto put everything into building your vision. It's one of a kind in the whole world.
Huh? Mind your own business. I said I don't want this windowless thing.
I see. Still, the more I look at it, the more stunning it is. Seeing it in person is so much better than a catalog.
Wait. Hold on, why are you even here at this exact time and place? Were you planning to buy my jet from the start? Weren't you?
Oh, please. Of course not. Makoto just happened to let me know today that there was a beautiful finished jet available. He kept the client's name confidential, of course, right?
That's right. Hana was looking for a private jet too, so I invited her to take a look.
I never expected you'd cancel right at this very moment. It caught me off guard, but lucky me. Well then, Makoto, I'd like to sign the contract for this jet.
Thank you, Hana.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Take that ugly windowless thing gift wrapped. Ugh. What a day. That whole jet thing still pisses me off just thinking about it. Damn Takanashi Hana. And Osanai too. All of them. But hey, going with a deferred payment was the right call. I canceled and didn't pay a dime. I win. All I had to do was look at the finished product and say no thanks.
Sir, good work today. A confidential package arrived from Osanai Heavy Industries.
Oh, thanks. Huh? What the? A penalty invoice? $50 million? Wait, was this in the contract? Let me check. My hands won't stop shaking. I only looked at the deferred payment part of the contract. No way it's actually in here.
Sir, there's a call from Mr. Osanai at Osanai Heavy Industries. Shall I put him through?
What? Yeah, put him through right away.
Right away.
Hello, Senpai? Yeah, I figured the invoice should have arrived by now.
Yeah, I just got it. It's right in front of me.
Great, then please go ahead and take care of the payment.
Hey, Easy for you to say. Hold on a second.
Yes?
There's no way I can pay $50 million. Is this some kind of harassment?
Come on, senpai, you can't be serious. You showed me a bank book with $100 million in it, remember? You said yourself you had the funds.
Wait, this doesn't add up. The jet was $30 million, so why is the penalty $50 million? That's a scam. The math doesn't work.
This jet was custom built to your extremely specific order of removing all the windows. On top of that, you wasted a manufacturing slot that was booked out years in advance. The losses are massive. Please pay from your funds.
It's not that simple. I already put that money into another big property deal. All I've got left is $600K.
Is that so? Well.
You're my underclassman. Cut me some slack and just change the numbers. Make it 50 million of 50K or something.
Yeah, there's no way that's happening.
I gotta talk my way out of this somehow. Think about it, Osunai. You sold it to Takanashi Hana for a good price, so you're not losing out. So just drop my bill. Fair's fair.
That has nothing to do with this, senpai. Business and personal feelings are separate. Just pay the $50 million in full by the due date. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! Hello? Osunai. He hung up on me. He always had that annoyingly uptight attitude. What a pain. Damn it. There's no way I can pay $50 million. He's just my underclassman anyway. If I ignore him long enough, he'll give up. Yeah, I'm just gonna ghost him. Not paying. End of story. Huh. Just like I thought. Osunai hasn't said a word. I'm home free. Anyway, gotta focus on the deal in front of me. If I get this land, the profits will be insane. But I'm short on cash. I need about $2 million. Alright, time to hit up my bank. We go way back, all the way to my dad's days. Hey, Misaki.
Well, hello there, Kay. Always a pleasure. What brings you in today? I don't think we had an appointment. Is this something urgent?
Yeah, sorry to drop in out of nowhere. I got something I want to talk about.
Of course. Let me get you set up. Please wait right here.
Sure thing.
So, what can I do for you?
Here's the thing. I've got an amazing land deal on the table. I'm a little short, so I need you to hook me up with a quick $2 million loan.
I see.
Once I lock this down, my company's gonna blow up. Misaki, your stock's gonna skyrocket too. Trust me. Maybe he'll even throw in a little extra.
Kay, I'm very sorry to say this, but we cannot approve this loan.
What? What are you talking about, Misaki? We go way back. It's just $2 million. Why are you holding out on me? I came all the way down here.
And I appreciate that. However, we simply cannot approve the financing. I hope you understand.
You're joking, right? What's going on? At least tell me why. Come on, Misaki, your bank has been our primary bank this whole time. Going back to my dad, that's over 20 years. You've been our guy this whole time, and I heard you helped my dad out through some real tough spots.
Very well. It would be dishonest not to tell you.
That's right, so spill it.
The truth is, there are rumors circulating about your company. Word is Matsudaira Real Estate is facing a massive penalty debt and has lost the ability to pay. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Our bank cannot ignore that risk.
What? Wait, no, hold on. That's just a misunderstanding. Come on, Misaki, you can make this happen with one signature. It's just $2 million.
I'm sorry, you don't even have that much credibility left. That's the bank's conclusion. Please, see yourself out.
Hello? Osunai? It's Matsudaira.
Senpai, calling to tell me when you'll be paying? The due date is already passed, you know.
That's not why I'm calling. You went and told my bank, didn't you? Tiny Bank, my primary bank, just rejected my loan. This has never happened before.
What are you talking about? The fact that your payment is overdue is just that, a fact. I didn't go telling your bank anything. I have confidentiality obligations. I follow compliance.
Then how?
Couldn't tell you, but rumors have a way of getting around.
This is insane. That rumor cost me a $2 million loan. What are you gonna do about it?
Look, here's the thing. If you just paid the penalty on time, none of this would have happened. You're the one dragging your feet on the payment. That's what's killing your credibility. You brought this on yourself, senpai.
Hey, Osanai! Oh, he hung up again. No way. They actually rejected my loan. But I'm not backing down. Once I get that land, the redevelopment project will turn everything around. I'll raise construction funds from investors. $50 million? Easy. Once I get that land, I win. Business is all about how you fight when your back's against the wall.
Sir, are you out of your mind? Dumping your own shares on the market to scrape together $1.4 million? You could lose control of the company. Please don't do this.
This is Kenji Endo, vice president since my father's days. A cautious man who's terrified of risk and always in my ear about something. Endo, quit freaking out. Who's the president of this company, huh? Did you forget?
But a market order of all things? If you dump shares at market price, sellers will pile on and the stock will crash to the bottom. You'd basically be handing the company to strangers at bargain prices.
Stop nagging. If there are buyers, the price doesn't matter. Once I secure the land, I'll buy back the shares with redevelopment profits. This is the fastest way to get cash. Put in the sell order now. That's an order.
Understood, sir. I'll do it immediately. I just hope you won't regret this.
Look at that, Endo. The second I listed them, they all sold. $1.4 million. Sold out, same day. My company's stock is hot.
Sir, this is nothing to celebrate. Something's off. Look at these buy orders. They all came in at the exact same second at the exact same price. There's no way this is a coincidence.
It's just luck. Lots of people wanted our stock. That's a good sign. As long as the money's in, who cares?
But sir!
Just drop it. We got the cash, right? Time to grab that land I've been eyeing. Once the redevelopment works out, everything falls into place. My quick thinking just saved this company. Alright, land registration is done. All that's left tomorrow is investor presentation. It's perfect. Not a single flaw.
Sir, we have a problem. I need to talk to you now. Look at this. The Financial Services Agency Public Filing System, EdoNet. On here, there's...
What's this Edo whatever? Don't bother me with stuff from some website.
Sir, are you telling me you don't know what EdoNet is?
Huh? What is it again? I feel like my dad mentioned it once. Maybe not.
I see.
What's the big deal? You keep going on about it.
It's nothing, sir. My apologies. I'll go review your speech.
Yeah, get on that. Hey, Edo, loosen up. Watch and learn. This $2 million piece of land is gonna turn into 10 times that. Maybe more. Just sit back and watch me work. My dad played it safe all those years. I'm gonna take this company to the next level.
Of course, sir. I'll be watching closely.
That's right. Just sit tight and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today. I'm Kei Matsudaira, CEO of Matsudaira Real Estate. Now, let's get right to it. This land I recently secured is in a designated redevelopment zone. In a few years, a landmark commercial building will stand here. We also plan to acquire the surrounding properties simultaneously.
May I ask a question?
Of course, go ahead.
The surrounding acquisition plan is aggressive and appealing, but do you have concrete projections for short-term results?
First year operating margin is 12%. Factoring in the redevelopment premium of the surrounding area, asset value is projected to increase 1.5 times within 3 years. We consider this a highly realistic estimate.
That is a solid figure. The financial projections and the materials do look realistic, and the returns are attractive. Rental pricing is set 5% below market, which hedges against vacancy risk. The numbers add up. I'll give this serious consideration.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you. Now, does anyone else have any questions? If not, I'd like to move forward with the formal contracting procedures for this redevelopment project.
Matsudaira, may I have a word?
Yes, of course.
This may not be directly related to the project, but there's something that's been nagging at me.
Oh, great. He better not be going down some annoying rabbit hole. Just don't invest and leave if you're not interested. Is this an important matter, if I may ask?
It concerns your credibility as a business leader, which is critical to our investment decision. Unless this is cleared up, I won't be signing anything.
Credibility, you say? Huh, tough crowd. I completely understand that you investors like to do your due diligence, but I have nothing to hide. Trust is everything for this project's success. Go right ahead, I'll answer anything. Ugh, these people and their endless questions, trying to pick apart my flawless presentation. Read the materials, that's what they're for. Oh wait, you said credibility, not about the presentation? Whatever, I'll just act a little humble myself at the end and they'll throw money at me.
Then, Matsudaira, give me a straight answer.
Of course.
I've heard rumors that you're sitting on a $50 million penalty owed to Osanai Heavy Industries and refusing to pay. If true, forget the project's finances. Your competence as a leader is in question. Is this true?
Crap. How does he know about that? And he drops this bomb in the middle of my big moment? Read the room. Stay calm. If I panic, it's over. One wrong move, and all the money I could have raised today goes up in smoke. Lie if I have to. I just need to find the right words to shut this down. Oh, so you've heard about that. I'm truly sorry for the concern it's caused.
I'd like a thorough explanation.
Of course. Normally, I wouldn't bring this up at an event like this, but I believe you all deserve the truth. The reason I've withheld payment is entirely justified. You see, I hadn't made this public out of respect for the other party's confidentiality, but the aircraft they tried to deliver was completely different from what I ordered, so I canceled.
Oh, what exactly was different?
Hey, don't dig too deep here. The jet they delivered had all the windows sealed up. Can you believe it, everyone? The whole point of a private jet is that gorgeous view from above, and they ruined it. I couldn't accept such sloppy work, so I'm withholding payment until they take responsibility.
I see. That is quite a claim. But wouldn't a company like Osanai Heavy Industries notice such a critical flaw before delivery? If this is true, your refusal to pay does make sense, but...
I'm glad you understand.
Do you have any objective evidence? An inspection report, perhaps?
As if. That doesn't exist anywhere on the planet. Well, about that.
I can't. This is too much.
You!
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help laughing. I must be startling everyone.
Takanashi Hana, why are you here?
One of the investors kindly invited me to come along.
This is bad. This is really, really bad.
Matsudaira, you're saying the finished jet had its windows sealed without your permission? That's a bit of a stretch, don't you think? Everyone, please listen. I was there when it happened, and that's not what happened at all.
Hana's absolutely right. It's been a while, everyone.
You too, Osanai? Nobody invited you here.
Actually, I was graciously invited to come along as well.
All the times for them to show up. Not just Takanashi Hana, but Osanai himself. I need to get them out of here before my lies come crashing down.
I apologize for the disruption, everyone. I'm Makoto Osanai, CEO of Osanai Heavy Industries. Regarding Matsudaira's claim that the delivered aircraft differed from his order, we have our own side of the story. As the head of my company, I'd like to share the truth right here. Would that be alright?
Hold on. Osanai, you can't just hijack this. This is my investor presentation. Outsiders aren't allowed to barge in. We can talk later in a conference room. I'll give you all the time you want. But for today, please leave. Endo, what are you standing there for? Get this man out of here. This is business obstruction.
Just a moment, Matsudaira. As an investor, I'm extremely interested in what Mr. Osanai has to say. Could you please share the details here and now? Given the amount of money at stake, I think this is a very serious matter.
Well, that's...
Everyone, what do you think? No objections?
I'd definitely like to hear this.
This is bad. I'm in serious trouble. If Osanai starts talking...
Well, everyone seems to agree. If you have absolutely nothing to hide, Matsudaira, why not settle this right here, fair and square? Unless there's something that would be a problem for you?
She's ruthless. She just cut off every possible escape. Yes, fine. If everyone insists, then so be it. Stay calm. There's no hard evidence. Don't panic. The second I flinch, it's over. Well then, everyone, let's get back to it. Osanai, let's hear about this supposed discrepancy in the order. Go ahead and make your case.
Very well. Everyone, this may come as a shock, but at the contract stage, Matsudaira himself specifically requested that all windows be removed, an extremely unusual custom order. Do you have clear evidence of that request? A spec sheet, perhaps? That's quite an uncommon order. It was a first for us as well, and yes, the spec sheet absolutely exists.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, I didn't bring it with me today. I had no idea things would go this way. The detailed blueprints and spec sheets are all stored at our headquarters.
I win. Scared me for a second, but no evidence means I can say whatever I want. There you have it, everyone. He's standing here with no proof, making up stories. I ordered a jet with the most spectacular views. And this man tried to foist a defective product on me. And now he's shifting the blame. This is settled, Osanai. Nothing more to discuss. Get out, now!
Oh, you seem confused. Not having it on hand doesn't mean the evidence doesn't exist. And are you really sure you want to be this confident?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering, what would you do if video or audio recordings turned up later?
Go ahead and try. I never placed that order. Not in a million years.
If you're gonna go that far, then let's let everyone hear it. I have an audio backup on my phone.
What? How does he have that? Who recorded our private conversation and when? Osunai was sitting right in front of me the whole time, and I never saw him touch his phone.
My secretary, Sakuma, is extremely talented. He was concerned about your reputation in the industry, Matsudaira. When he heard you were coming to see us, he was already on guard.
No, that can't.
After seeing how you behaved during the meeting, he decided to record the conversation, in case of trouble. Let me play it.
Oh, Osunai, can this be customized? I want one without windows.
That's clearly Matsudaira's voice, isn't it? I'm not hearing things right. He definitely ordered it.
Unbelievable. After everything he said.
That conversation is... no, it's fake. It's AI generated or something.
There's more. Go ahead, listen.
So, how much were the windows removed?
He's even asking about the price. The nerve of this man, lying so brazenly.
This is...
Sir, there's no talking your way out of this. What have you done?
Endo, are you seriously not on my side?
How could anyone be? There's a crystal clear recording right there. Undeniable proof. By the way, Endo, I've spoken with people in the Japanese business world. They say you're an exceptionally talented executive. Isn't it exhausting working under such a hopeless leader?
Are you talking about me?
Is there anyone else in this conversation who fits the description?
Endo has served as vice president since my father's time. Of course he's capable. My dad asked him to, and he's obligated to support me for life, right? Tell them.
That's not how any of this works. Oh, Sakuma. Sorry, Makoto. I was going to wait in the car, but I got worried and came in.
Outsiders stay out of this.
Even if his late father bowed his head and asked you to look after his son, when that son turns out to be this despicable, anyone would reach their limit. Endo is his own person. Don't think you can ride his loyalty to your father forever and exploit someone else's life. Oh, thank you. Hearing that truly means the world to me.
Endo?
Honestly, I've only held on this long out of loyalty to your father, but I've reached my breaking point. I can't stay by your side any longer. Sir, I'm sorry, but I'm resigning.
Hey, Endo, you're gonna let them sweet talk you into betraying me?
That's exactly the problem. Do you seriously not get it? This isn't betrayal. You never treated Endo as a human being. You treated him as a convenient tool. That's why you're in this situation right now.
I'm the second generation president. A little selfishness is expected. It's my employee's job to deal with it.
Oh, yikes. There's no getting through to him, Hana.
Nope. Makoto, I think this company would thrive with Endo as president. What do you think?
Absolutely. I agree. I'm sure the other shareholders would be on board too.
Right. So, Endo, how would you like to become the new president of Matsudaira Real Estate?
Who said you could decide that? I'm the president.
Hold on. Miss Takanashi, Mr. Osunai, are you serious?
Absolutely. Did you forget our position?
What's that supposed to mean? What are you two?
Endo, someone as sharp as you must have been checking Edonet the moment those shares were sold, right?
That's right. You two are.
We're the majority shareholders. The authority to choose who runs this company is already ours, right, Makoto?
That's right.
Wait. How did you two become majority shareholders? And what is this Edonet thing everyone keeps talking about?
You're kidding. You run a company and you don't know that?
That's a pretty big problem, Senpai.
Edonet is a public electronic disclosure system operated by the Financial Services Agency under the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act. When we acquired more than 5% of your company's outstanding shares on the market, we filed the required large shareholding reports as mandated by law. Anyone with an internet connection can look up who bought what, when, and how much.
What does all that even mean? Stop throwing around fancy words.
Look, let me break it down. Hana, myself, and 10 of our treated investor associates bought up the shares you dumped on the market. Combined, we hold 51% of your company's stock. I'm sure you know what that number means.
Wait, 51? That's enough to...
That's right. If it comes to a vote, we say you're out, and you lose your position. Just like that.
No, that can't be.
I'm afraid it is. I'm guessing you planned to buy back the shares once your redevelopment took off. But as a CEO, that was incredibly naive.
What?
Don't tell me you can't understand what Hana's saying. Even if this project goes exactly as planned, how many years do you think it'd take to generate enough profit to buy those shares back?
That's a year, maybe 2. Once the economy picks up, the money will come rolling in.
Unbelievable. Once the economy picks up, you've been running a business and planning and massive redevelopment project on wishful thinking? I wouldn't invest a single dollar in this man's company.
Seriously, that was a close call. A CEO who doesn't even know what Edonet is.
I've heard enough. Everyone, let's go.
Wait, please, I'm begging you. Investors, the plan is solid. Don't abandon me. Let's just sit down and talk this through.
Don't be absurd. After everything we've heard, do you really think anyone in this room would invest in a plan led by someone like you? Don't insult us.
Everyone, please wait just a moment. You've heard the whole story and your frustration is completely justified. As a fellow business leader, I'm furious at Matsudaira for taking the business world so lightly.
As vice president, I'm deeply ashamed. I'm so sorry. Exactly. So, this discussion is over. But things will be different going forward, as the majority shareholders will commit to a complete overhaul of the company's management. You mean making Endo the new president, as you mentioned? Exactly.
He sounds competent from what I've heard, but can he really turn this mess around on his own?
Investors, if you entrust me with this company, my first priority will be a complete review of personnel. I'll eliminate all seniority-based favoritism. Talented young employees will be given key positions and fair compensation regardless of age.
Endo, how dare you? Are you criticizing my decisions?
I am. I've had nothing but complaints.
Endo, are you seriously trying to remove me as president?
Yes, sir,
You've been spending company money on questionable entertainment expenses, then using funds in ways that look an awful lot like personal misappropriation, haven't you?
That's...
I will eliminate all of that and rebuild this company into the transparent, open organization your father once ran. If you're that committed, I'll take one last gamble on this.
Same here.
This is insane. You can't just ignore me and move on. I'm still a shareholder.
We're the majority shareholders. You're just the loud minority shareholder.
No. Ah!
Please stop crying and leave.
Seriously.
I can't believe this. I actually got kicked out of my own company. And the penalty of the company split up? They're coming after me personally. Even bankruptcy won't get me out of this. My condo's been sold, account's frozen. No one to turn to. I want to be president again. My life wasn't supposed to be like this.
Private jets really are the best, aren't they? You can just go anywhere you want.
Yeah, that's the whole appeal.
Makoto, would it be okay if I came to see you sometime?
Huh, of course.
Also, I never asked, but do you have a girlfriend or anything?
I don't.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Anytime. I'll be waiting.